Hello. I hope everyone can hear me. We are at Cornell Street. As you can see, the station is empty. However, that will change in a couple of minutes' time. Hello. Thanks for watching. So what we're going to do, we're going to run some trains. I was going to do this early on, but I thought wait until now. It's what is about 11 in the morning. 11 at night, not in the morning. So what we're going to do, you see over here, we have my two Arriva 150s. It's a class 37 at the back there, class 70, class 47, and a MPV. All these trains do run. They are DCC fitted. I am actually in the process of fitting my Pacer, which is the class 143. I am fitting that with a chip. I'm starting the video now. We will be running trains. I've got my controller set up, my gauge master. So without further ado, let's get this layout running. So first of all, the MPV is going to be running. We'll just say I will be changing the points by hand because the point motors, even though they are wired and ready to go, I still need the switches to put on them. The switches should be here tomorrow and they will all be wired up tomorrow, hopefully. So yeah, let's get the MPV running. So we're going to put the MPV in the bay platform. Like I said, I got to change points by manual, but that's okay. So I'm just going to pick the controller. I'm going to move some of the vehicles actually. Just crash into them all with the controller. Just going to be easier. So this is the Gauge Master DCC01 Prodigy Express controller. So loco MPV is 9810. Enter. Now to make sure it is working, first thing I do is lights. There we go, got some tail lights. So let's change direction by literally pressing direction, and that should change the lights. Zoom in. There we go. And let's get it going. There's got to be a signal right there because this is the branch line. So the branch line is separate to the main line, of course. I hope everyone can hear me. Okay. There we go. The layout is it's nearly 12 foot long. There we go. It's from this wall, but obviously it curves slightly around here. And it's a great layout. It's a good size. I'm just making sure I'm not covering up the mic. I need something to put this camera on, to be honest. I want to get a tripod sorted. These controllers, by the way, are brilliant. I mean, I've been using the one at the club. My friend Matt, if you're watching, hello Matt. He had one of these. I've been able to play about, and they're just so easy to use. I do actually have two. I bought one for my O gauge layout, but I am not doing that at the moment. So, 1 second. There we go. That's what they look like in the box. This one's actually for sale. So if you know me on Facebook, this one's for sale, and I'm doing a good price on it as well. But just check me out on Facebook if you want to more details on that. But no, the controller's great. So let's get one of the Arrivas in the station. So this is my latest one. I just done a review on this model. There's a difference between the two. That one, they are identical, same train. However, this one was second hand for about 50, 60 quid, where that was brand new, box never opened. So let's get him running. So we're going to bring him into the platform 2. We got platform 1 with the MPV, platform 2 over here, and then platform 3. So this one is Loco 1556. I still got to renumber the other. So again, make sure lights are working fine. Change direction. I'm selling the controller for £120 posted. There we go. I think they're 130, 140 odd. It's running very nice. I've been having problems with my 2 Class 150s, and I'll explain in a second. I don't know why. I thought it was just the older one. Oop, went a little bit farther. I hit the buffer stop. So at the end now, there's going to be 2 buffer stops and these red lights. These little lights here you can see on the end of the track. These are Train Tech. Very, very good. I should have the packaging here somewhere. Excuse the mess on the floor. So here they are. They are Train Tech BL100HO red buffer light for DC and DCC railways. And basically what it is, let me just move my chair, because the chair's in the way, and get closer then. It's a little light. Let me just move the MPV. And 2 little prongs at the bottom, and they touch the rail. And it just takes the power off the track. And they light up very nicely. They're bright enough, they're not too bright. It works really well. They do look really good. So I'm going to get 2 more for the end platform over there. Behind him. And I only need 2 more because I only got 3 stops, 3 buffer stops. So they do work really well. Before I get a question, why is the track not going right to the end of the platform? This is from a platform, I'm not too sure where it was, several years ago now, early 2000s, but we went on a train. It was down Wales way somewhere, but the platform ended just before, the track ended before the end of the platform. And that's what I'm going to recreate with this, because I can always remember seeing it, and I got a picture somewhere. I'll have to find a picture. But I think they put a sand pit like behind the buffers. Actually, if I recall right, there was no buffers there. I do have social media. You can follow me on Instagram. To be honest, I don't use Twitter that much. I use Instagram more. Trying to figure out what my name is on Instagram now. I'm not too sure. Yes, I'm still making Stoke Summit. Here it is. I mean, look, it's quite a mess at the moment. Excuse the mess. I've been working non-stop on Cornell Street, and there's trains all over the place. But as soon as I get Cornell Street up to the standard of scenery and that, where I'm ready to put the detail in, I will start work on Stoke Summit. I've got the 2-point motors now ready for the 2 points that will be motored. Obviously there's going to be points under here as well. They will be wired up in the fiddle yard. You won't be able to see it because it's dark, but there's 4 tracks, 5 tracks in there, and it's great. Oh, you've been to Tony White's layout, Little Bytham? Little Bytham is, in my opinion, the best layout on in YouTube. I wish there was more videos of it. I love that layout. So stunning. That's like, because I've always been interested in the East Coast Main Line, that's what I plan to do. I mean, I've been buying stock for the last, 4 years now for BR mainline service in the Eastern region. Just finished revving up my fish train. Do you want to hear the 37? That is DCC sound, TTS sound. If you want to hear this thing running, let me know. Because that's a beast. It's not mine, it's my brother's, but hey. I have another 08 coming as well. An EWS one, which I picked up today. Okay, I shall stick the 37 on the track. Yeah, what I'll do, my Instagram lot, I shall do a video on it. Probably I'll do it tomorrow, because my Instagram lot, I do share a lot of train pictures on there. No, I've not got a 450. Which one's 450? Trying to think now. I mean, I'm not too great with my train classes as it is. All I know is I got a lot of BRA4s. Oh, Southwest Trains 450. No, I do not have one of them. I mean, I might get one. I might actually get one day. I mean, this layout's based on the border of Wales. I kind of took ideas from Cardiff, because I go to Cardiff train station a lot to go to the Lego shop, because Cardiff is the closest Lego shop to me, and I love my Lego. So I go to Cardiff Central a lot, and the station's amazing. So yeah, let's get this 37 running. Have I got track 3? I shall send him into the platform beyond the 150 and then send him down the branch. So make sure the points, like I said, the points will all be wired up tomorrow. As long as these point motors, the switches come, I'm just using metal switches, cheap metal switches you can buy. So loco 37. Oh, sorry if I can't read all your comments, guy. I'm messing with this at the moment, just watching it over the iPad. I'm filming this on the iPad, so sorry for the quality. It's the best I can do at the moment. Did I enter that? Right. So, 37 police train. It does not have any lights, because it's a Lima shell, repainted. That's not the police one you can buy. Network rail. Yeah, the 37 is the Hornby TTS network rail train you can buy, and it's been repainted really well. The police livery, smack on. Right, I won't talk for a while because I'll get this train running. So, wrong sound. Okay, so that's the 37 with sound. I hope that was not too loud for some of you. I mean, I'm not a fan of DCC sound. I've always said that. It's my brother's, picked it up at a good price, and we've always wanted a police one for pictures. So, just a bonus that it comes with sound, really, but I'm not too fussed with sound. I'm quite happy to keep all these engines nice and quiet. So one problem I have with this layout I discovered very early on in after laying all the track and running the first train. Sorry if the camera's shaky, just trying to get a good angle. So when the trains leave the station, they come in the station and they're going to platform 2. Or if they come off the branch, they switch over to the bay platform, platform 1. Or sometimes, this which we're doing a second, there'd be 2 trains. That's why I made this platform 3 so long, so you could fit a 150 and a 150 together, or a Pacer 143 in with a 150, or other ways around different DMUs. But that was the idea. That's why I made that platform 3 longer. But the problem I come with, when the trains leave and they end up back on the right track, which is the left track over here, this one, they come down to the fiddle yard in these 2 tracks, and then when they leave the fiddle yard, they're going to end up on the same track. So what I'm proposing, what I'm thinking of doing, is making those 2 tracks longer, making them go, because this is Stoke Summit, I don't want to interfere with the scenery too much, because the tunnel's going to be here and everything, but I should get away with it not being a photo shot of Stoke Summit, 2 tracks going off and being head shunt, and then they will be able to return onto this track. So that's the plan. That's something I've got to look at doing in the next couple of days. It's no big problem yet. I would have to get the board, but that means they'll be on the same track and then the right track coming back into the station. So I think that's something I've got to do, because it means better running and more realistic. So yeah, that's something I'm looking at doing. However, one problem I do have is if they don't come down this track, they can't get in the platform 3. I maybe should have put a crossover somewhere here, but too late for that. I don't want to be messing with the track work now, so that's something I'm just going to have to get around. Maybe there's a junction up the line and they come off down this track. Because it's terminus station, you usually get that with trains using all different tracks coming in, so I might be able to work a way around that. Anyway, let's get more trains running. So I'm going to move my other 150, and I'm going to bring them into platform 3 to show you all. Hopefully you run fine. I don't know why, but I'm having a lot of problems with the 150s. Sorry, I'm just putting the numbers, and there we go, got some lights. So the problem is, when they are running the wrong way, there we go. Right. The problem I'm having, they keep cutting out on the track and then go again. I've got to run him at slow speed just to see if he does that. It's usually if they use this line. I don't know why, no other trains do it, so something I want to get solved, because it turns the lights off and then the trains keep going and the lights are all turned off, so I'm not too sure why it's doing that. Something I have to work on. It's very nice, very satisfying seeing both of them in the station together. So I'm going to get them as close as I can to the end. About that I'll do it, because you've got to think where the buffer stop's going to be. But that's perfect. So now we will switch back to 1556. Change direction. What we'll do, we'll bring them into there we go. Now, wonder if he cuts out. Let's just see. This is where he usually does it. No, didn't do it tonight. Yeah, he done it 3 times earlier. So now, change direction. The arches have come out very nice. More weathering to do. That's just a basic coat for now. So that's the idea I have with the Platform 3. Be able to fit 2 DMUs, and this is something I see quite a bit at Cardiff Central. And Gloucester Station, to be honest. And there we go. And there's plenty of room. Got a nice gap between them, not too close. And we got a nice gap of platform left on the end. So it's very realistic. That's stuff you will see in train stations all over the country, not just Cardiff or Gloucester. So what's next? Well, I want to move the MPV. So let's put the MPV into a siding. So remember the MPV number 9810. DCC is so simple. I always said I'd never do it. No point doing it with Stoke Summit because I would just get no use out of it whatsoever. Stoke Summit runs fine without DCC, and I got too many locos to chip. I can't be going chipping something like 100. I think it's about 80 locos. I did sell a lot, not because I needed to, because they had no reference to Stoke Summit. I had a lot of trains that just would never run that. Loads in LMS livery and GWR livery. It just wasn't right. So we moved the MPV. I want to get the Class 70 out. I love that Class 70. I know I like my DMUs, but Class 70 is probably my favourite modern diesel on the main line at the moment. So we've got to put them in the bay platform. So if you've not watched my videos before, oh, thanks for the nice sprinters. Yep, Class 70's got to be moving now. I was just going to say, so the idea with the layout, if you've never seen my videos, I've built this as a terminus town station. The bay platform is only used on weekends for the sprinters, for sprinter service, for my pacer, sorry. But on weekdays, the modern diesels stay in there because somewhere down the line there's a marshalling yard or something down there, container yard, and the trains stay over here for a couple of days just to stay out of the way. That's the idea behind everything anyway. Gotta have a little backstory. So Class 70, just make sure the lights on, there we go. This one has cab lights, so there we go, let's turn the cab lights. Did you see that? There we go, put it back on for you. I might change the decoder on this one eventually because it's a little bit jerky. But no, he's a weathered version. He's 70005. Lovely model. Bought this off my friend Matt, and yeah, I love it. Apart from my 150s, he's probably my favourite I own actually. For my modern stuff, not my Stoke Summit range, the over top range. But see, I think it's a good idea that having diesel stay over here overnight or whatever, because it gives that different bit of running. So it's not all sprinters and that. So there we go. The station I should be painting up tomorrow, so ignore the red, and that's just primer. However, the side walls have been painted now. All they got to be is weathered up slightly, some details added, but they are more or less finished. So I'll paint the main deck tomorrow, get the walls sorted there. And yeah, there's a signal going here as well. I will be using the train text signals. They are just, I've seen them in action and they're just what I need. As for the lights, you've probably seen the lights. They all work. They've been tested, however, they're not all wired together. And the reason for that is because I still got to add one more down here and a couple more up this end, and they will also be linked to the station lights. So they will be wired into one controller, and turn them on, they work. So that's why they're not wired into the controller yet, because I still need to add more. I got plenty of these lights, but I do want to change the station ones, and I've ordered them, and they should be here by next week. Also, there'll be yard lights here. There's going to be some lights going in the car garage, some welding lights. In fact, I've done the car the other day, so this is what's going in now. But this will be on a jack, on a ramp. I might do that tomorrow, but really, no, I should wait. Really, I should get the welding light sorted, and that's probably one of the next things I'll buy. Actually, sorry, my throat's going a bit clammy. Right, so that's the class 70. I was going to say 50, 70. So let's get the DMU out of station. To notice the difference, because they are identical trains, and this is a 1556 on the controller, where that's 5656, and I can only tell the difference because that one did not come with snowplows. That's Hornby's class 153 snowplows on the front of that one. So let's 1556, enter, change direction. There we go. Having a small end-to-end layout like this is ideal for DCC. I do think you could have a lot of fun having a TMD area with some sheds and that. I think that'll look pretty good. Still not too sure I haven't got the fiddle yard yet. I'm thinking a bridge going across there. I do want to put some a bit stronger on the end of the fiddle yard as well, because that's just a bit of plasticard left over. And in all fairness, if I forgot to slow the trains down, they go straight through that and end up on Stoke Summit. So yeah, don't want to be doing that anytime soon. I'm just going to try and, there we go. So yeah, that's running really well. What else shall we get running? Well, let's look at this class 47. So this is another model of my brother's. My brother grew up in the late 80s, and that's all he can remember seeing was the Swallow livery trains in the early 90s as well. To be honest, they are lovely models. So we're going to take him in the platform 2. I've got to remember what his number is now. Might put him on recall actually. So with this controller you can go on recall. It saves all the trains you have had, and it's coming up there. You won't see it, but there we go. Make sure he works. So we want some lights and direction. Again, this one has cab lights, so if I bring the camera a bit closer, there we go. Gotta like cab lights. I'll keep them on actually. Right. So this is Firefly. This is 47834. That's a lovely model. Another signal going there as well. Now, if you see a box with a cross in it, that's where the signals are going. There we go. I'll give you a closer look at that, because that is a superb model. Probably the best my brother owns. My brother does own quite a few models now. And he has not got a model railway to run them on, but he does own the lovely 66 Stobart rail as well. I'm going to get a chip for that, and that will be running on this layout. Not really ideal, because the layout, I don't think ever come that far. It would have been around Cardiff at some stage, I'm sure, Well, correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, it's a bit out of its way, but I'm allowed to do what I want with my model railway, which is great. So yeah, there's a bag of people here. They will be going in the 150. I have got a class 67 in EWS. However, he is packed away at the moment with the tons and tons of locals that I never run. That's what I was saying. I sold so much stock. I had loads of it, and a lot of it paid for a lot of what you see here, like the class 70, the Arriva train, the Arriva Pacer, this lovely little Serco 08, which I'm hoping to get chipped. So in the long run, it paid for a lot of this. I am chipping my 143 tomorrow. Chip will be here. And the people sitting down, they are all over here. A good friend, Jan, A76 YouTube channel. I said to him, what chip do I put in and that? And he recommended, whilst putting the chip in, to make sure you put some people in the train sitting down. So that's what I've done. I don't know if you see them in the power car, but there's some in there. Not too much, because the idea is that the Pacers only run, this Pacer will only run on a weekend, and not many people must take it because there's not many people on board. These wires are for the station lights. They will be linked up to these lights, like I said a second ago. I do want to get more modern cars. All the cars you see here will probably change, apart from the lorries. 2 Scanias. I want to get some Volvos. I have got a Volvo headed still, but the only train I have not shown you running is my trying to think now. Class 37. It's not mine. It's my brother's, but Class 37 in B trains. That's Swallow livery again. I also have a Swallow 08 Piccadilly. But I'm going to go. I can't run anymore because I got a lot to do. A long day tomorrow. I hope you enjoyed seeing the trains running. If you want to see more videos like this, just let me know. I would definitely do more once the layout is at a better stage. You know, some scenery and everything. Chipboard, you know what? I did use chipboard for this layout. And to be honest, it's very hard to put trap pins in, but only in certain places depending on what pieces of wood are where, because it's all crap wood compacted together, recycled wood. One pin would go in lovely, another wouldn't. So I've always recommended MDF. A lot of people don't use MDF now because over time it really bows and shows wear, and it can become a problem that the track goes very up and down because of it. And that is why with Stoke Summit I've got something like 200 pillars underneath the entire layout holding it up, and it would not bow in any other place. But I've always used MDF apart from using chipboard once. The only reason I kept this piece of board in and changed all the rest is because it's a big piece of board to change. Sorry, my words are getting a bit slurred. But yeah, that's what I recommend. MDF. Also, chipboard's cheaper, but you're better off in the long run. I don't know. To be honest, I've always had MDF. It's whatever suits you, to be honest. It's all down to experience, I should say. A lot of things I do get commented on my layout is the tiers. Not 1, not 2, but 3. It's actually 4. The third tier is the street, and then the fourth tier is the track. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4-tiered layout on one end. And yes, I can get my hands in that if anything happens or I need to sort trains out. Very easy. There's a 100 plus, I think it's a 100mm gap. I can get my hand in that. I'm lucky because I'm quite slim anyway, quite skinny, and my hands can get right up underneath that and sort stuff out if I have to. But yeah, I'm gonna be off. Let me know what you think of the video. Like I said, more videos like this coming. And thanks for watching, and hopefully next time we'll have the pacer running. I'm really looking forward to getting that chipped up tomorrow. So thanks for watching, and bye for now. Bye.